guys, and welcome to the new moon for August. This is an interesting new moon. If you haven't already felt it, you're gonna feel a little bit of the heaviness coming in soon, or some of you might be feeling it, especially if you are very sensitive to energy. And the theme that's gonna be coming to this new moon that will explain everything is that you're going to start to feel maybe a little bit weighed down by duties, by commitments, and also perhaps feel that there's not enough time for you to have fun, to do fun activities. Especially when you, for example, to do what you used to love. It's starting to feel like a duty. Things that used to be fun can start to feel like a duty. And you're like, what's going on? Why am I feeling this? Why is this happening? Especially with things that you used to love, and now it's just becoming, it almost feels like a bit of a burden. Now, apart from that, work commitment, worry, maybe some problem solving. It's going to keep you busy. It's going to keep you feeling a little bit less distracted by this feeling of heaviness, this burdening feeling of like, I just don't want to do this anymore. It's like almost like that mental laziness a little bit, like just feeling like you're resisting it, feeling heavy, you don't have the energy for it. And you might also feel at the same time it's an interesting vibe this new when you feel this. There's going to be a part where you feel this heaviness, you feel this, nah, I just don't want to do it, meh. I call it the meh state. It's like, are you happy? Like, meh. Are you sad? Meh. Are you bored? Do you want to do something? Meh. It's like just the meh state. Like you're gonna find yourself a little bit in that. But at the same time, there's also a vibe that's bringing a little bit of a tangent, a tinge in here where you might feel like you want to be more in control, but also feeling like you want to be more confident as well, but also feel calm and capable at the same time. So it's a bit like wanting to have this powerful state, but also not really having the energy that you might feel that is needed or required to be in that state, to really step into that. But what you're more wishing for is to be in that powerful state and place, but also to feel like it can be easy. We can breeze through this, right? It's like you kind of want it all. And so that's where you might feel a little bit of the conflict coming in, and that's okay. Just be mindful of what is realistic given the aspects that you want to feel more confident in or have more control of. Just be mindful that these desires are realistic in terms of the kind of, free, kind of like flowing state. I call it like the beach state. When you're at the beach, you just want to relax. You just want to enjoy the sun, breathe in the air, just enjoy the waves and the vibe, like just enjoy the ambience. So be mindful that this is actually realistic. If you want to merge these two, if you want to bring them together, that you can actually do that, so that it is doable. Otherwise, you're just going to end up feeling frustrated and feeling and creating the illusion that you can't have it or you can't do it. But in reality, you actually can. Yes, you can. It just depends, is the kind of mindset that you're bringing into it appropriate for what's needed in terms of action? So keep these two in mind, because they can otherwise cause frustration. Now, here just during this new moon as well, you might also feel like, shifting a bit of negative experiences from your environment that could cause you to feel, negative emotions, causing you to feel less motivated, less optimistic, less positive, while you're doing things that you normally would do, whereas you would feel enthusiastic about it. So look at influencing factors. Is it people? Is it relationships? Is it work? Is it your mindset even? Maybe it's not even your environment. Where is this coming from? Where is this hinderness coming from that's causing you to feel less joy and happiness in doing things that you normally would do that would bring you happiness? Where's the glitch? Where's the missing gap here? Because something is contributing to this. Then the good news is that this is just a passing phase, but it's also showing you what in your life is out of balance in terms of like where you focus your mental energy and your physical energy as well. That's the important part, because this can also lead to you feeling unhappy with your life. And of course, with this as well, the psychosomatic part, your nervous system could also be suffering because of built up stress. Because you're trying to create happiness in something that used to make you happy, but it's not making you happy. So you're trying to recreate that feeling of happiness, forcing yourself to feel something that you might not be actually consciously feeling in that moment. Because you know you should be feeling it. You remember it, but you're not feeling it. So it's creating a bit of that disconnect, that little bit of confusion there for you. So just be mindful of that, that you don't force it this week. It doesn't need to be forced. So have awareness of that. Because here especially during this new moon, because when you mostly dive into obligations or responsibilities with perhaps the subconscious intention to avoid stress taking place in your life or in your environment, is going to cause more discontent. It's going to cause more nervous problems. You're going to feel a little bit more angry. You're going to feel impatient. And that can bleed over and ripple into other aspects of your life where it's going to create problems where it's just not needed. So be mindful that your attitude and how you address this, how you feel about this, doesn't end up creating problems where there were no problems, if you know what I mean. Right? So let's maybe, talk about, a vacation, a change of scenery, or even possible change, that you can add to your routine, because something needs to you need to take a break. You need to take a bit of a breather from whatever it is that you've been intensely doing too much of, because you are going to start to end up resenting something that you used to love. Even if you've been maybe procrastinating so much and you're actually diving into distractions, and distractions that used to make you happy is now not making you happy anymore. It means exactly that. You're doing too much of something and you need to take a break from that. So whether it was procrastinating too much or whether it was actually genuinely working, either way, there's a switch needed. There's a break needed. Rebalance, regroup, come back to a sense of stability. You need your balance back. So look at your life. What in your life is in balance and what in your life is out of balance? And what can you do more of to bring certain aspects of your life into balance? That's really super important for this new moon. If you want to take full advantage of that, it's all about bringing the balance back. It's all about shifting negative associations that has now been formed and built around something that you used to love. Bring the joy back. How are you gonna shift that negative association that you've made with something that was meant to be positive? Because if that is not addressed consciously, then you've just lost something that used to make you really happy. And for what? Just all because of a mindset and a loop that you felt that you became stuck in. So here's the power of awareness, because with that awareness, you can completely change and shift that around. And, even if it's just by changing up a little bit of your routine, just do it. Just try it and, break a little bit of the pattern of repetitive activities. It's like the word repetitive that just comes forward really strong, like something just needs to give a little bit. Because this vibe, right? This vibe here that's also coming in can cause a little bit of, this is now a new vibe, guys. And this one is a little bit, I don't know. This new moon doesn't sit very well with me. I struggle with this one a little bit. So this one is actually going to cause a feeling of manipulation. A manipulation of facts. And it's a little bit of a messy new moon, because there's not just, like I said, there's multiple factors coming in. We had that with the full moon as well. And now we're having something similar here with the new moon. But the new moon feels a little bit, it's not flowing as well with the changes that needs to come in. It feels a little bit stuck. And one aspect coming here as well is from what I said previously, is that they're going to be clashing with each other, these aspects, and you're going to feel a little bit disjointed. You're going to feel a little bit all over the place. And that's why. Okay, so if you feel a little bit scattered and you're just like, I don't know what this new mood is supposed to be about, even though I'm listening to you and I'm hearing your voice, it's still not all clicking in, that's okay, all right? If that is what you feel like right now, that is exactly what the new moon can be, causing you to feel. And that is normally, if you're super sensitive, if you're really going to be feeling it to its fullest extent, that's exactly what it's going to feel like. So, Having said that, be mindful that now on this day, that information that is presented to you is actually, in fact, correct. Because whatever information now that's coming forward could potentially alter important decisions that you have to make. This is very important to take note of. Because, you know, it's very clear for me here that if you don't fully, look at the facts, if you don't fully look at what's behind like that fine print, or what it is that someone is trying to get you to agree to, for what purpose, what motivation, what's the outcome going to be, what's the benefit for them, what's the benefit for you, right? So really get into that, because, there can be a little bit of, I wouldn't say malicious dishonesty. It could be an innocent mistake, but it could also be a mistake that can alter important decisions that you have to make, and also the outcome of that. Okay, so you do want to continue to be on the path to where you want to be and not be sidetracked from that. So anything involving other people, question, ask questions. That's all that I can say. Now, also keep in mind that as with every moon cycle, there is always an influence on our physical and emotional body that could flare up, suppress hidden emotions in the pancreas, which this now, in this case, for this new moon, is relating to what brings you happiness in your life, what brings you fulfillment, what brings you a sense of community, togetherness, whether you have brothers or sisters or friends, or, part of a community. But the fact that you might feel a slight challenge there, it begs the question. Here, listen up. It begs the question. Who or what is either controlling or suppressing, right? Suppressing this happiness in something that you normally would love to do. There is a suppressing aspect here. So it begs the question, who makes you feel, who, what, or how is either controlling it or suppressing it? It might not necessarily mean that it's deliberately or, on purpose, but have a look at that, because there's something that you're overlooking where you're not taking not enough control of. And it's important to step a little bit back into that and get more control, get a better grip on that. Call your powerness back, call your happiness back. It's time for you to take a little bit of those actions there. Now, apart from the pancreas, we also have the small intestines that's being flared up, that's being triggered. And this is signaling to you that old unresolved family disputes about responsibilities and roles within the family itself now could also be triggered by your current circumstances. And these flare-ups are now also asking you to be more gentle with yourself. There's no need to revert back to, self-punishing cycles or behaviors. There's no need to treat yourself perhaps maybe the way that you were treated in your family dynamics in the past. And it's time to move beyond that and to treat yourself now with the same compassion that you would treat others with as well. And also the last part of your body that could be causing you some issues is your digestive system, the digestive tract. And this also represents how you feel and react towards authority in your life. So it begs the question, are you fighting against authoritative influences in your life that are maybe contributing to you feeling trapped and overwhelmed by your duties? Because this also represents personal boundary failures in your life, guys. Listen up. I'm sure you're probably going like, now it all's coming together, right? Not all of us have really good boundaries. And as you know, the big book, go grab your copy. We'll have it on a phone app really super soon, if not already by now. So grab a copy of your book, because there I talk a lot more about different aspects of your body that can be flaring up during the full moon. You might have other parts coming up, and you'll find so much information and answers as to what are the hidden messages behind them. And another one I want to add there, if boundaries is a problem for you, I would highly recommend that you go through my online healing course, findingpeaceagain.com. It's all about healing your boundaries, and it's a powerful course, really, really super powerful. Now, what we want to be looking at is shifting gears. This new moon is asking you to shift gears, shift back into Where's playtime? Where is something that you've been doing that you used to love, but now you just don't like it anymore because you associate it with burdens or obligations? Maybe it is because you felt so distracted by other things going on in your life that you really couldn't fully immerse yourself in the things that you used to love. And now you're bringing over other emotional stress connected to other emotional components of your life, pouring that into something that you used to love, and now associating something positive with something negative. So this is where we can feel a little bit stuck on the new moon. But as with every new moon and full moons as well, we always do a healing meditation to help you to shift these challenges and to absolutely make the best of it. So let's start our healing meditation. And when you are ready, I invite you to take a nice deep breath. And we'll be looking at healing burdens and thoughts of duties and responsibilities that you have in your life, that you feel perhaps overburdened by. You've had enough. Perhaps something that used to make you happy just isn't making you happy anymore. What I would like you to do is to start with first having a beautiful waterfall flowing from above your head, down your spine, your upper body, your arms, your abdomen, your legs, out your feet. Flowing, rushing and flushing out all this old stress that you perhaps felt during the week. Perhaps other people's stress that you picked up. Allowing this beautiful light to flow through every single cell in your body. Flowing through your spine, your tired muscles. Flowing through your heart where you maybe feel that you're carrying and holding burdens. Healing and releasing that. Allowing it just to rush and flow down out of your body. Back into the earth, down, 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 into the earth. And when you are ready, I invite you to observe your emotional body, meaning your physical body where you feel emotional stress. Where in your body do you feel perhaps, burdens, duties, the weight of that, responsibilities that's been weighing you down? Where in your body do you feel that? Where do you feel the location of the physical stress perhaps? Or it could be a sensation that you feel. just becoming aware of that, allowing you to shift your focus to it now. Giving that area, that space and place in your body, give it a voice. What does it say? What is the message? Once you have the message, is it you saying the message? Or do you perhaps share this burden, this feeling of responsibility with someone else? Meaning you could have also taken on someone else's stress. It's allowing you to have awareness of that. And allowing a beautiful beam of light now to gently flow over your body. And as it's flowing over your body, the beautiful healing light that's part of your consciousness, that divine part of you that just holds all the information of the universe, that's wise, that knows how to heal, to flow through that part of your body, healing, resolving, and dissolving all that stress. Almost like an aspirin tablet in water. Now in that beautiful light to flow through over those areas where you felt the stress. And as it's flowing over it, feeling how it's becoming weaker and weaker, lighter and lighter, weaker and weaker, lighter and lighter. Feeling how it's just draining out of your body, just down, 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 into the earth. And also just acknowledging the difference between needing to feel happy and feeling obligated. And the difference between needing to be happy and always needing to feel responsible. Knowing that you can be happy and also be free from any overburdens or too much responsibility that you might have in your life. That there's time to have fun. And there's time to also be responsible with discernment and also with balance. Allowing that stress just to drain out of your body, just down, 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 into as we're going through this process, continuing allowing that beautiful light just to flow down, down, down. I'm going to say some positive affirmations, and all that you have to do is listen to my voice. When I fulfill my duties, my breath is calm and relaxed. When I have responsibilities, my mind is at peace. Everything is going to be okay. I am okay. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I choose to think positively. I can easily act peacefully, even when I have responsibilities. I can control how my responsibilities affect me. Feeling calm within my work comes easily to me. I allow myself to be surrounded by positive and peaceful support. I call my power back from feeling overwhelmed. I reclaim my birthright to be and feel balanced in my life. Now we'll recover the alpha brainwave state, which will reset your nervous system and allow you to relax. Also integrate this beautiful healing meditation. And what we'll do is I'll guide you through it step by step, and we'll breathe in the mouth and out the nose. And we'll breathe nice deep breaths in and nice deep breaths out. And when you're ready, let's start. So breathe in the mouth, out the nose. Out the nose. Breathe on your own in the mouth. Out the nose. In the mouth. Out the nose. In the mouth, out the nose, a little bit deeper breaths and also faster. In the mouth, out the nose, in the mouth, out the nose, pick up the pace. In the mouth, out the nose, in the mouth, out the nose. Last deep breath in the mouth and hold. Hold your breath for as long as you can. You're gonna feel a little bit dizzy, a little bit lightheaded. Perfect. You're exactly where you need to be. Allowing yourself even to drop into that dizziness. Letting go of needing to control how your body is meant to heal, process, and integrate. Trusting that it knows exactly what it needs to do. Because it does. And only when you cannot hold your breath anymore, exhale out the nose. Just allowing yourself to be in that place of stillness, that place of organization, rearrangement. Feeling how your body is just calming down and adjusting easily, effortlessly. And when you're ready, you can also allow beautiful light to flow from your head down, 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 out your feet into the earth, anchoring you back into the earth. Balancing you, grounding you. When you're ready, you can gently give yourself a nice big stretch. You can wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, knowing that your body is going to continue to heal and integrate through the day and night. And when you're ready, you can gently come back to me, following my voice back into the room. And welcome back. Thank you for joining me.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling it because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys.